see if this is working. Yes. Okay, and I need to change the controls to a DualShock real quick. And to enjoy that, I need to turn the analog on. There we go. All right, we're set. Let's watch this intro. It's really cool. The music here is great. I've also raised the volume of the music. Yeah, the music in this game is a lot more mellow than the ones before it, with like more like dance sounding stuff or whatever, and it's just not as aggressively techno-y as the previous games. But and also it's better music too. Generally, and I think that they didn't use Red Book audio in this one. I mean, like here, obviously this is a video, but like in the game, I don't think that they use Red Book audio. I think it's something else. It's like some sort of wave sample thing. But it's a really, really good soundtrack. It doesn't matter either way. Let me turn the outside TV down. Maybe not. Monitor is just louder than I'm used to. Alright, there's a lot of options here. We're going to go with, let's go ahead and start our Grand Prix though.
Welcome to the Real Racing Roots 99 Grand Prix. Here are the rules of competition for this Grand Prix. The Grand Prix consists of 3 stages with a total of 8 races. Stages 1 and 2 each consist of 2 races, while the final round consists of 4 races. You have 4 chances to advance through each race. You must finish within a qualifying position to advance through each race of the Grand Prix. If you fail to advance, you must retire from the Grand Prix. The qualifying position for each stage is as follows. You must finish 3rd or better in each race to advance through stage 1. 2nd place or better in each race to advance through stage 2. And finally, a 1st place finish is required for all 4 races in the final round. To win the Grand Prix, you must advance through the first 2 stages and place 1st in all 4 races of the final round.
handling, balanced. I actually think it's both easier for me to keep track of going left to right. These are the drifters. But yeah, this is probably the easiest one, right? Go with balanced, sure. There's a lot of bullshit in this game, and I think a lot of it's probably to cover load time. I assume we'll choose the balanced car as well. I'll just start with whatever the default is. Fuck it. That's a Ludo. Sounds cool. Those are usually the fast, good acceleration, great speed cars or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. You don't want to lose, learn how to win. Thanks for the advice, buddy. I'm all over it. You see what I mean about the lo-fi vibe and like those menus and stuff. The in-game music's a bit different than that, but like, it's all pretty good. Oh, this has jazzy stuff in it too. Yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. This guy is aggressive. Notice the smaller field of 8 cars too. Oh, it's a 2-lapper also. This is a shorter, slower experience right here, and it changes as it goes on. The analog control in this game is so good. As if they actually made it for that shit. And that's true going forward, even though it's not the default control scheme in 4 or 5. And 64 lets you choose either way too, you know. Most of them do, I think. I can beat you all. It's a massive improvement in visuals over Ridge Racer, I think. You know, there's no, you know, you go from a game where it's just cracking, it's filling every single corner of every polygon, to a game where you see it here and there, but it's mostly not a thing. This is a very solid looking game. Slick and fun. That's this game. Look at how good the graphics are too. These are fucking amazingly good and truly give Gran Turismo a run for their money. This is good looking shit. The headlight effects, the tail light effects. The lighting in the tunnels is no longer as simple, oh, you go in here and it's tinted. It's like, there's way more to it than that. Some sort of like cube mapping reflection effect on the cars. It's really cool looking. Top notch. It would look like a Dreamcast game if it was just in a higher resolution.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Wonder Hill. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. It's time.
Soundtrack is rad. I don't know what the trick is there. I've always had struggled with that turn. It's hard. Ooh, you're a bastard. Where was that magic boost of speed from? I managed to hold that lead, even if it was just barely. Nice, nice, nice. Man, I love this game. You know, I do think I have to adjust my score possibly for the first two Ridge Racer games down to 8, although Ridge Racer, the original, would have definitely been a 9 when it launched. Because this game's a 9. I can't give it a 10 because it's not like, it's a racing game, it's not going to appeal to everyone. You don't, yeah, I mean, it comes really close. I don't know. But, you know what? Fuck it. No, the first two Ridge Racers are 9 and this is a 10. And there are racing games that are in quality between those two games, but they're also 9s. So. This game and Gran Turismo 2 would both be a 10 in my eyes. Gran Turismo 1 being a 9, but it would have been a 10 at the time that it came out too. That's another tricky one. These are the highest end of the high-end racing games on a console that had better racing games than basically anything that ever came before it. So they are very good racing games. And Rage Racers, yeah, I stand by the 6 on that one. Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess, yeah, Ridge Racer would have been an 8. Ridge Racer Revolution, especially. This one, 9, possibly a 10. If you're willing to play a racing game at all. We'll make it official then. 8, 8, 6, 9. That's where it currently stands. Sometimes it is hard to put a number on something because it's so, like, it's not even a racing game to me. It's specifically Ridge Racer. That's what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I view each Ridge Racer game in the eyes of it being a Ridge Racer game. And this is definitely the most Ridge Racer-y one since the beginning. Whatever the fuck that means. Edge of the Earth. I don't remember this. What is this? No, this is just one of the two airport tracks. This is the normal airport track, and then I'm gonna say that there's like an oval one here. No, don't dig in there. Trike. Nice. Not great, but it worked. That was pretty tightly done, I think. Hell yeah. Good. Awesome. Man, this game's fun as shit. Part of the reason why I'm doing this again is I just needed to download it again. Get the ROM image again. I have the discs right over here, but I need to put it on the SD card for my handheld. It wasn't in that collection, so I update that every now and then for games I've imaged for streaming, imaged or sourced. So it's actually a double disc case too. And the second disc is Ridge Racer Turbo, which is a standard definition version of Ridge Racer. So instead of running in double strike 240 like all these other games do, well, everything we played so far has been 240p in this display. But it's a 480i, like 640 by 480i. Standard definition 60 frames per second version of Ridge Racer with almost no texture warping at all, almost no cracking at all, just a completely clean, sharp. It does for Ridge Racer what Virtua Fighter 2 does for its port to the console, where it's like, wow, it really looks like the arcade game, you know. Unfortunately, it only includes the TT mode. You can only race against one other car. There's no 12-player races in it, so it doesn't feel like the real game at all, to me. To me, it's just a novelty because you only get that very small slice of the game. if they had figured out how to get all the cars on the screen and keep it at 60 FPS, I would have been like, holy shit, this is the game you probably should have put out too. You should have sold this one separately. But that was the direction they were thinking about going for the new game. It was like a high-res, high frame rate thing with like original Ridge Racer style graphics. But for whatever reason, they decided instead to do a much more advanced graphics engine but keep it low res and 30 FPS. But the lighting and stuff and the effects in this one and modeling and everything is way more advanced than old Ridge Racer games, so it's just a different direction to take the graphics in. I can't criticize it because the final product is so fucking good. But I would have liked to have seen a high-res full game of Ridge Racer. And we got one, I guess, very shortly after this. This game's not running that far behind Ridge Racer 5. Ridge Racer 64 is in the middle there. It came out just 8 months before R5. I didn't play it back in the day because I didn't have an N64. I was just generally resentful of its existence too, because I wanted it. Like, why the fuck were they putting out a Ridge Racer game on the Nintendo 64 of all things instead of the Dreamcast? To this day, I still don't understand that. Like, the Dreamcast Ridge Racer game would have been fantastic, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that that's true. And Namco had already proven their chops with the Soul Calibur, which is still regarded as, by many people, as the best Dreamcast game. So, why didn't we get a Dreamcast Ridge Racer game? Why did we get one on the N64? Now, turns out it was a little unfair too, because I did eventually get an N64, picked up the cartridge, and it is a truly great game. It handles great, it's fun to play. It's got a lot of stuff in it too. It's not as good as this, but it is as good as Revolution. Every bit as good as Revolution, and it is very similar to that game. But it's got the same track in it and some other stuff, but it's its own thing too. It's cool, and we'll check it out. I'm glad that I'll be able to stream it with software rendered, pixel accurate graphics. I actually am using hardware acceleration with Swan Station because I've never had a problem with it, ever. It always looks just like software. I would turn it off for even more accuracy, but I think it would cause all the interlace stuff, including the menus in this game, to like have a bunch of combing in them. It'd probably look awful. Then I have to turn on a de-interlace filter, and then everything would just start looking worse. So this is a variation of the first track, obviously, but it's pretty different. Much bigger. They still kept the even the rear view mirror effect in, even though that's probably a lot to ask here. feel like this game, yeah, probably pushes the PS1 hardware about as hard as it'll go. Like, I can't think of anything that's probably like more intense than this either, like visually, except for possibly Gran Turismo 2, which is also quite a game. Actually, these menus aren't high res. Rage Racer had high res menus though.
You've got a new card ready to roll.
Hell yeah. Man, this thing's cool as shit. So basically 16 times we want to beat the game every single way. I don't know if you get anything to that, but so I'm also kind of compelled to do it just because playing something great. I have a lot of other fun ideas though for stuff coming up. I have an idea for something called Metal Slug 30. It's basically what it sounds like. We're coming up on the 30th anniversary of Metal Slug anyway, but it'd be 30 lives per Metal Slug, just back to back to back. I don't know about doing Metal Slug 2 instead of X, or in addition to X. Probably just, and I'd cut it off at 5. It'd just be the Neo Geo games. So it'd be like 150 or 180 lives in Metal Slug, depending on how I wanted to do it. You know, maybe Metal Slug 2 would be in there. Just do all the Neo Geo Metal Slugs. 30 lives, no continues. It's not enough for me to beat any of them, I don't think. I think I need about 40 lives usually to beat Metal Slug 1. I've tried to beat Metal Slug 3 with 99 lives a few times, and it's just barely not enough. I think I was on the last guy and died last time I tried it. So that's something I could do with some practice. The 30 lives won't get anywhere into that shit. I don't know about 4 and 5. I just have to see how it goes. I was also thinking about doing a 1C Castlevania thing at some point where I do all the Castlevania games in order, but only 1 credit on each of them. I won't get very far on most of them. They're hard games, and I'm not that good at Castlevania or anything. I love it. I love the shit out of Castlevania, but I'm not that good at it. The one that would take a long time would be Super Castlevania 4, where I actually would make it towards the end. The other games, though, I'd make it a couple levels in and then die. I can easily lose all my lives on just the second level of the original Castlevania if I make stupid mistakes, which I've definitely done. I've practiced this a little bit. But if I do that, the idea would... Oh shit, I'm gonna lose now. God damn it. Here's our first credit. Here's our first do-over. Alright. But yeah, basically it would go like Castlevania on NES, Castlevania 2 on Game Boy, Castlevania 3 on NES, Super Castlevania 4, Castlevania Bloodlines, Dracula X Rondo of Blood. Dracula X Vampire's Kiss, and then Castlevania Chronicles, probably in that order. Castlevania Chronicles, you know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to get to that part where the stupid fountains spit out the water and you're on the raft and it goes up and then you die over and over again. That game can kiss my ass. Here we go. Here we go. Let's try this again. I know I've been playing a lot of Neo Geo, but I also wanted to do Ninja Combat. 5 lives, 9 continues, 10 credits total, I guess, or however you want to look at it. Can't beat it that way, but I'm getting closer all the time. That's bad. Hitting a bump before you go on an uphill part is just like a kiss of death in these games. It's really what fucks you harder than anything else. I'm probably not gonna win again. This is really tough. Although at least it's the first race, so if I have to continue, I don't really lose anything at all. There we go. Good deal. Pretty tough though. It's a fun track. Really like that shit actually. All right. I feel like you save again for the last race too, or I might fall asleep remembering that. Doesn't matter. This game's totally fair and good throughout. If I have to do it over again, so what? I'll just be doing more of what I love, ridge racing. Oh, this is yet another airport layout. I think that the oval at the end is also the airport, so it's got 3 variations on that track. loving this music too. Man, hi-hat's got to kick in at some point, right? Always gotta be some bullshit. That shoulder's there for a reason. I just demonstrated the reason. Sweet. So cool. All right. Damn, dude. And this is a variation of the second track. Again, very distinct. I think it's kind of like a part where you see an observatory and stuff. It's very cool.
Real Racing Roots 99 in
Yeah.
Heaven and Hell.
The observatory is pretty rad.
3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's showtime! 3 laps to go.
Is there a second tap that can be done to like make that turn or something? Like I'm really still trying to piece that one together. I feel like I'm having a pretty rough go of it. Is there a way to make it a steeper flip around? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. About as well as I've been able to do on it, is just sort of scraping through it like that. It's really frustrating. I hope it doesn't cost me this whole race, but I don't know. I don't know how far ahead this first place guy is at all. The fact that there's no sign of him is not good. I'll tell you that. The fact that they are nowhere visible is not good. There we go. I don't know that there's enough track left here for this to matter, but here we go. Yeah, I won't. Oh man, I really need to find a better way to take that one turn, because that's a mess. That is an absolute mess, and I just don't see how that's supposed to be done. And it started, nice. You can't just restart to be restarting in this game either, by the way. If you do, it just takes a credit from you. It's the same as giving up. that kind of little scuffle there, that's probably going to cinch my loss more than anything. I mean, I've also got to find a way to deal with that corner, and I haven't, so hopefully just going to get, just behind first place like usual last time. But then I had that little scuffle with that dude and some bad driving afterwards, so now I'm not even going to get mad. I'll probably be fighting for third place or anything. It's just bad. It's gone to shit. Gone fully to shit. That's a little better, right? Just slow down a whole bunch as you approach it, I guess. Kind of the idea. Well, it's the first time I've been anywhere near successful in that turn, so I feel pretty good about that at least. Been kind of awful there too. I need to open that up earlier. Same, and I don't even know, honestly. Don't even know. That's just one of those, feels like it decided to not drift me when I did the drift. I did the same input as always for a drift, and it's like, nah, it's just not. We don't really need to drift this time, do we? Yeah, just barely got second. Just barely. Yeah, I might be out here. I don't know. I don't know if I can beat this one or not. Got 2 more attempts left. Yeah, that might be worse at these games than it used to be, for whatever reason. I mean, I play this one about once a year, so I don't know. I don't know if that's better or worse. Feels worse because I also scraped the wall. Too early. Lost my mind. Forgot what the track looked like. I don't think I have enough speed to properly drift. There we go. Yeah, this is a much worse run than last time. Guaranteed loss. I don't think any amount of good driving from this point is going to fix it. That's just a blowout of the loss. Probably won't even make 4th. Or 3rd, I mean. Probably will finish in 4th, I'm guessing. Better or worse? Can anyone tell? I don't know what to do with that piece of shit corner. This car doesn't, when you drift it doesn't turn as steep as the turn is. Guaranteeing that you'll hit a wall. I don't remember how I used to deal with it at all. That's probably a little better. This guy's really effective at blocking. He's really doing a good job at it. He's focused. He is attacking me at every turn. He is wherever I'm trying to go, he was there. And he's smashing right the fuck into me. That is a super high level AI enemy compared to most of those fucking dudes in this game. He is conscious of when I'm trying to pass and he attacks. I don't know if I could beat that guy in a one-on-one race with an even start. Like, I just don't know. He's faster and way aggressive, like super aggressive at attacking. He's actually not faster than me because I keep catching up to him, but then he's like, bam, bam, and just fucking knocks you like right off the road. Like, he is all up in my shit.
3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! Showtime! 3 laps to go.
It's like I couldn't get it done, sadly. It's this time or never. So never, man. Let's just go ahead and retire and take the loss. Let's just. Apparently, I need to go back and learn how to play the game again. So we'll just fuck it.
Sorry, this is the end of this
Yep,
incident.
sure is, man.
Ridge Racer Type 4. You've got a new car ready to roll.
I don't care, man. I've just already seen all this shit. Please, 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 just let me go. Finally. Fucking race, finally.
Real Racing Route 99 in Phantomile. 3, 2, 1.
I just remembered how this fucking game works. I'm sorry. Start a new career. I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll be right back and then we'll talk about how the game works. But basically, the difficulties of the teams. I forgot that. And you want to start all the way on the left with the French team. It's like the easiest way to play it. And then you do all 4 cars and it's like slower that way or something. And then you do it with all the different cars. I'm doing it fucking wrong. I'm fucking up the game. Anyway, I will take a short break to get my head back together, and then I will come back and we'll do this for real. Alright, so yeah, like I'm sitting here playing and I'm remembering I always start as a French team, and I think it's because it's easier. I think I remember one of the teams being really, really hard. Not the Japanese. I think I usually play as them second, but it's like the American team or something is really shitty and it's really hard. So I'm gonna do a new one. I'm just gonna start a new Grand Prix as French, and we'll do the cars with them, and then we'll see if we want to move it on to another team later. But I think that the teams are the difficulty settings, and the cars are more the handling type, handling models.
99 Grand Prix.
Although the handling models are much closer to each other in this game than they ever were.
Competition for this Grand Prix.
Skip all of that. And you'll get to see a different story, so that's fun. Yeah, the French team's easy. High performance, that's a little harder. And I think the American one in the past is probably the hardest. No, we will go with Ossoluto again, and we'll just kind of work our way left to right. Even the Ossoluto probably is a little harder than some of the other cars, too. And it's a hard call to make.
Real Racing Route 99 in
Hoop line, huh?
3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's showtime! 2 laps to go.
There's a lot of dithering in this game. That's because of it having, kind of more advanced lighting. It's sort of a side effect of that, I think. There's a lot of dithering in the old games too, really. Oh shit.
It's a new record. Okay, start left. Keep it cool. Real Racing Roots 99 in Wonder Hill. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's showtime! 2 laps to go.
It's fakey driving at the beginning. I was actually able to drift that turn. That's pretty interesting. Fuck, that was terrible. Man, I did that badly. I panicked and just acted weird. Should have just tried to drift it. It worked last time. Doesn't matter. I'll still win, I think. A little audio pop. I still have those occasionally with Swan Station. I'm not sure what the issue is. I'm not using that ahead either, so I don't know. Sorry if you hear the low rumble of the lawnmower at all times during this. This is Sunday, the official day of lawn maintenance in neighborhoods. The next part is where you get to watch me sneeze 1,000 times. So the drama with this team is that if you don't win, she has to quit the team and get married like she promised her father. I don't know if that fits French culture very well. It almost feels more like it should be the Japanese team's story or something. I don't know. I don't even understand what the Japanese team's story is. I'll have to pay a little more attention to it next time.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Edge of the Earth. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. It's showtime. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, crush that shit. Aside from all of these Ridge Racer games I'm playing, I'm going to be doing some Call of Duty Warzone, I'm sure, with the team soon. And I'll be playing Street Fighter 6 to check out Akuma at the end of this week, this coming week. And then we'll do the Raiden Fighters games, 1 credit score attacks. And maybe Viper Phase 1 also.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Out of Blue. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's time! 3 laps to go.
Birds flying overhead there's a nice touch too, very cool. The track details are great in this game.
It's a new record. Okay,
She just remembered that. What the fuck? The writing in this game is something. Poorly translated would be my guess. And poorly localized.
You've got a new card ready to roll.
Nope.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Phantomile. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's time! 3 laps to go.
That track's a lot of fun. It's short but awesome. I actually wish there was a bigger variation specifically of that.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Brightest Night. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's showtime! 3 laps to go.
Shit. Oh, shit.
It's a new record. 2 laps to go. It's a new record. Okay, start it up. Keep it cool. Take it full now. It's all set. Start.
Easy peasy. Handheld. So the Ray series will be done at some point as well. G Darius probably. Although if I'm gonna stream G, I'll just do the PS. I have a PlayStation, so we'll do the HD one. Not in the HD mode though. That's really gross, and I hate that. But what I like about the PlayStation G Darius is that it has like these sidebars. It uses the pillar boxing area to put extra information up, including how much health your side. Is this working? We definitely had a disconnect reconnect event here at 1:39:47. That's for myself to remember.
3, 2,
I guess it'll probably still be going. YouTube usually reconnects whenever that shit happens. No idea, man. says there's no drop frame, so there might not be any visible issue. I got warnings on my end about it disconnecting. I did that part without even thinking about it in this car. That's amazing. Should have been drifting. SBD. It's not what you think. It's not fart related. It just means should have been drifting. Shit. Speaking of things that are not fart related, I also wanted to stream Blast Mid soon. That's a pretty good game. Oh, fuck.
It's a new record. Too fast to go.
That's not going great. I mean, better than last time, sure. Team Pack's cars are not, yeah, they don't work as well for this stuff. It's really frustrating. It gets way harder after that. The other teams. So there's plenty of challenge to be had here, and there's just tons of game. I'm sure there's a way to do like reverse and mirror courses and stuff too, but I don't know that they have any special GPs dedicated to the subject. Maybe in time trial or so.
It's a new record. Okay, alright, keep it cool.
This part sucks. But I get it.
Take care of this loser.
Shit. Sloppy time to get sloppy. I still got it down. Yeah, much easier. Much easier. I'm gonna get to see the whole game. With all the cars. It'll be awesome. I recall my last Twitch stream as being really short, and I only did like one set with this team. Probably with the French team, I'm assuming. It was only like an hour long. I wonder if I made the same mistake where I started with Team Pack. I'm like, you know what? This is fucking hard. Not like super hard, but it is challenging.
You've got a new car ready to roll.
Badass. This car is designed specifically for driving around in a circle. And with analog controls and automatic transmission, this is usually not too tough. But I am terrible at just having a steady aim on these turns and discerning what's coming up as well. This is a game where if you enhance the graphics, it probably would be a little easier to see what's going on. Swan Station might have ways to override the frame rate, which I would kind of be interested in seeing.
We're racing Route 99 in Shooting Hoops. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! It's showtime!
I don't really want to drift there. I'm going to try and avoid that in the future. I don't think there's any spots on this where you actually want to drift. There are some where you have to maybe use the brake. Possible do-over on this one. Wish I could do that without braking. I'm sure that if you hit the turn just right, you can. Oh my god. I have to kill you. I have to literally kill you after this race. You're dead. You hear me driving cruiser? Oh fuck, I'm laughing too hard and doing terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Jesus. Oh man. Yeah. We thought you sucked all the ass in the world. You guys are a piece of shit. We can't believe it. How the fuck did you win? Yeah, thanks for the thanks for the words of encouragement, announcer guy. Holy shit! All right, here we go. I mean, seriously, who the fuck? It's beyond words. Merci beaucoup. Oh yeah, 3 more times in fact, because that's how many more sets of cards there are, lady. Except for, I'm not gonna like even show that much of the story going forward. I am going to, if this is some sort of epilogue, let that play out. And then I think there's a credit roll, and I'll let that play out as well. Yeah, that's how you mute the camera. I mean, it doesn't mute the microphone, but check it out. Now I can go pick my nose, flick boogers around everywhere. Here's the other ending, the CG ending. I'm over here considering changing my Be Right Back screens around from what they are currently. Especially, like, I hadn't ever even thought of just, like, muting my video, blanking my video. What a dumbass, simple solution for things. I would like to keep the music or, like, game demos running in the background or something while it has a prominent, like, Be Right Back message on the screen. And now that I realize that that little eyeball is just a muting button, I can just make the